Pilot, Major Anderson is here. Investigate this facility. I will meet you on the other side.
Don't get captured again, BT.
I will avoid all shortcuts.
Overseer requests all teams working on the Ark analysis report to the lecture hall for General Marder's presentation. Thank you. You're forgetting he's got Hammond in his corner. So if he says we go...
What just happened?
There are distortions throughout this facility, and they appear to be causing a rift in time. I advise caution until we have further information.
A rift in time? How does...
By decisively neutralizing the militia forces, we will in fact safeguard the existence of the human race, extending it... But lest we lose sight of the bigger picture, remember those losses are ultimately replaceable by the inexorable march of human reproduction. By decisively...
Reminder, identification credentials must be displayed at all times. Any suspicious activity.
What happened to everyone here?
Their bodies have aged unusually. However, some show signs of weapon fire.
I hope that doesn't happen to me.
It might. None of these remains match the genetic profile of Major Anderson. He may still be alive. I recommend you check the main lobby of reception. I would accompany you, but unfortunately my chassis will not fit through the door.
Time to earn my keep.
On the contrary, you are proving yourself to be much more than a Class 3 rifleman. I suspect Major Anderson will be impressed.
BT, I found Anderson. He's, in the ceiling.
Objective complete. We have rendezvoused with Major Anderson.
Very funny.
My intention was not humor. Pilot, if you hand me Anderson's helmet, I will analyze it. With the death of Anderson, command of Special Operation 217 now transfers to you. Congratulations on your field promotion, Pilot Cooper. The following is Anderson's mission briefing from Commander Sarah Briggs of the Militia SRS.
Major Anderson, 2 weeks ago we intercepted IMC comms. They found something on Titan. A massive blast of energy was discharged at this location, creating time distortions. I want SRS on the ground to infiltrate the facility.
Roger that. I'll get some answers.
This wrist-mounted device we recovered during Operation Grizzly should protect you. We know the IMC have contracted Kuben Blisk and his mercenaries to protect something critical there, so watch your back. And Anderson, you know how much I love writing death reports, so don't go alone. The SRS is a team.
Pilot, the data Major Anderson collected appears to be incomplete. We are duty-bound to uphold and fulfill Special Operation 217. Recommend we locate Anderson's wrist-mounted device before proceeding.
I didn't see any device on Anderson.
It must be on the other half of his corpse. I detect a breach in the Security Services building. I will provide access. I will remain here and scan the ring structure while you investigate the facility for intel and the missing device.
Nice. Maybe next time you can throw me.
Noted.
Unauthorized personnel detected.
advanced cloaking package.
Copy that. Laser measures are online. Sending a team to investigate.
Sorry, Anderson.
Combat personnel and researchers are proceed directly to the shelter access point due to a minor security.
Pilot Cooper, I have transferred some of my AI functions into your helmet in order to permit communication across time shifts.
We last spotted him heading towards wildlife research. Get the rest of the AMs evacuated and set up a choke point.
Additional laser meshes are online. Let's box him in.
What the hell? He was just over there!
Keep moving.
Control, we've initiated contact with the intruder, but his movement is erratic.
Please report to robotic
Emergency! Militia pilot in position! Activating turret system! Southeast corridor!
We have an intruder. Heavily armed and dangerous. All units in the area. Proceed to the southeast elevator banks on level 4 to intercept.
Copy that! Control! On our way, Control!
Beta 4, do you copy? Beta 4. What is the position?
We have to leave. We're going forward with this. The test must be completed.
Pilot, a fragment of Anderson's damaged log may be relevant here. Activating log playback.
Anderson log 341. The IMC found something all right. It can fold space and time. They sure as hell didn't build it, but they're restoring it. Whatever they're planning, it's potentially catastrophic. Anderson out.
don't test the Ark's power now, we may never have another chance. Zulu 6, prep the Ark. Delivery.
Got eyes on pilot over here! Suppressing fire! Keep him pinned! FOB above! Pilot cover! Over!
Anderson's log 342. The fold weapons power source is called the Ark. Doesn't look like they've perfected the casing. This one's empty. The Ark must be somewhere else. Anderson out.
Arc prepped for delivery and en route to the test chamber. Arc prepped for delivery and en route to the test chamber.
Spin up the outer rings. Test sequence will commence once the Ark is in place.
Dr. Jefferson Boyle, Log 1. Looks like they went forward with the Ark test, despite my warnings to postpone, but what Martyr wants, Martyr gets. I don't know how I survived, but I did. For now. I've tried all the exits, but I'm trapped. Damn place is locked down good. All I have is hope. That's what I get for picking a lab underground. What can I say? I like archaeology.
Arc successfully delivered to cold weapon rings. Commencing a test run.
Pilot, the rings at my location contain a large amount of residual energy. This was the Ark's final destination. Anderson's plan indicated a recon mission within close proximity to the center of the active rings.
Dr. Jefferson Boyle, Log 2. I found myself a standard IMC survival kit, which provides me with enough flavorless rations to keep me alive for a few days. I'm hoping that's all I need. Otherwise, I'm gonna have to get creative. I hate getting creative.
They were targeting this planet's moon as a test. This damn thing was just a test. One of our own planets is next. They're going to hit Harmony. And they've moved up the timeline. I have to get this intel to Sarah.
Oh, right there, pilot. I've located you.
That was Major Anderson's final recording. Cooper, based on your recon of this facility, I may have a plan. Meet me outside.
I would like to spend some time today to talk about the value of human life. There is no value to human life. Now that I have your attention, to be more precise, human life to a certain limit is expendable. We are self-perpetuating yet self-destructive, adaptable yet flawed, and always resource-intensive. We are endless consumers of resources. But most relevant to our research here is one undeniable fact, that human life is abundant. Overpopulation of any colonized world is a given. Through the lens of cold objectivity, it is irresponsible to say that all individuals on such worlds are actually indispensable. Millions of humans die across the colonized world every day by any number of causes. Human life is expendable. Now our problem is twofold. On the one hand, we are faced with a hostile frontier populace opposed to our commercial pursuits for the greater good. And on the other hand, there is a never-ending cry for natural resources, demanded of us by the greater populations of the core systems. We must have order on the frontier if we are to achieve true progress, but the militia, in its provincial myopic lack of vision, refuses to accept this. Thus, we are at war. Now the bitter truth. Reinforcements from the core systems will not arrive for several more years. The militia gains strength day by day, taking back one planet after another. Our choices are limited. Drastic action must be taken.
Have now been deployed in all non-combat sectors. Please display security credentials clearly to avoid accidental termination. Thank you.
I recommend you meet me at the rings in order to scan the Ark's energy signature. bridge to the rings. I've marked it on your HUD. Transferring controls to pilot, it appears that whatever actions you took in the past have caused the remaining automated security systems to be quite hostile towards us in the present.
Vanguard class Titan! Where'd it come from?
The mission. I have marked the bridge controls on your HUD. You will need to extend the bridge before the full weapon test bed explodes. Excessive damage. Warning. Warning. Titan down. I've located the controls to extend the bridge to the
hell was
rings.
the
I've marked it on your HUD.
Initiate the test immediately.
Copy that. Do not allow the intruder to reach the Ark under any circumstances.
The Ark is overloading!
Everyone evacuate now!
Pilot mode engaged. Excessive damage. Warning. Warning. Uphold the mission. I advise you get as close as possible to the center of the rings. Enemy Titan down.
BT? Well done, pilot. Scan complete.
As Anderson discovered, the IMC intend to destroy the militia planet of Harmony using the full-scale version of this weapon. Pilot Cooper, our journey is far from over. We must get this data to the fleet. Pilot Cooper, Anderson is